that's why there's that saying, you know, it could have been a snake. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to find something, and what's that phrase? Something about a snake. You're gonna get bit. That's what's gonna happen. All right. Today we have a Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all confused into one mystery box. Guaranteed overvalue. Right, right. I'll throw the details up somewhere. Read them, don't read them. But there's supposed to be some good stuff in here. Now, this was purchased online. Of course, you know, back in them old days. You gotta say that because Black Friday is not what it used to be. Maybe it is. Maybe there was mayhem in the streets. But with everything being online and the deals start like 2 months ago, like Black Friday has been going on for the last 3 consecutive years. Every other week, it's like, here come the deals. And they're not really deals, they're just kind of hoorays. And you're like, oh, ah. But this was guaranteed double. And so you go, well, I gotta get me one of them. So without further ado, let's crack into it. I was holding it earlier, and hold on, yeah. There's some weight to it, but on one side, I'm playing that whole game. You know that game where you think you know what it is, but you don't? I tried to show it to my girlfriend, and she was like, oh, it's probably just a big pop. I was like, come on. I go, what if it's something like a hard stack, something good, right? Like this is supposed to be his hunt for a grail, right? And she goes, it's probably just an artist series. And I was like, this is a double whammy right to the heart. So, we don't need double whammies to the heart. Ooh, bubble wrap. Let's see. Ooh, a box in a box. That's how they get you. You get so excited. Alright. Box in a box. Alright. Well, there are only 3 pops in here, and one's a big one. Which I don't even know who this is. Oh, and this one's in the... Well, it was just a big pop. Alright, this is... Fat Gum? What? My Hero Academia? Alright. Fat Gum. I have no idea who that is. I got nothing. It's a sweet name, though. Let's see what the next one is. We have... Ooh, Ultra Instinct Goku. Grabbed that one already. Alright, last one. Oh, and then we have the Cheshire Cat with all the stickers. Really? Love them, all them stickers. Alright, well, now without further ado, let's see what these puppies are going for. What? It's Fat Gum. You know, things happen. Okay, I've collected myself, and I figured it out. One, after I opened it up and was like, oh, don't know what this is, let's check the values, I went around to the front, saw that it was signed and authenticated, and I was like, oh my goodness. Then I opened up, the first thing I saw was like a giant $sign. I was like, what? I stopped everything, started running around the house, did not pay attention at all. This is what happens. You know, we don't, me, not me, it don't do enough effort. You know, you just glance at something like, oh my goodness. Pick that up, and then you realize there's a period somewhere along in there, and you go, oh, that makes way more sense. So, let's go through the values. 1, Fat Gum, My Hero Academia. Gotta check this out. Coming in at boom, somewhere on there. Check it out. You got the Cheshire Cat, right? With all the stickers. I love me some stickers. That's a lot, but I love me some stickers. That's a special edition sticker, by the way, and I kind of like that, the whole Funko thing. Woo-ha. That's coming in at 70. Then you got Goku which is coming in at 36, giving us a grand total of something over 200, which was right on par, which was what the guaranteed value was. And boy, cool to get something signed. And there you go. But I'm telling you, if I don't pay attention, that's why there's that saying, it could have been a snake. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to find something, and what's that phrase? Something about a snake. You're gonna get bit. That's what's gonna happen. What happened? That's the next time that I have to open up a box. If I don't pay attention to what's inside of it, there's just be a snake. Because that happened once. Snakes. I'm telling you right now, that's like one step away from a dragon. You put some wings on that sucker, and away you go. So you gotta watch out. With snakes too, they're so easily, you're not taking any chances. I was on a camping trip one time, and it's dark and it's the desert. So it's the one time, especially when you're young, you always bring a buddy. You're like, hey, I gotta go out into the wilderness, please. Well, the desert. This is the desert. Way worse. Scarier, creepier. The animals that lurk in the night like scorpions. No, thank you. So, I brought my brother and we went out. Luckily, he had to venture out too. So we go out and all of a sudden we're just doing our business. And I like a couple feet away, I'm like, oh my goodness, I think that's a snake. And those thoughts you don't keep inside yourself, right? Like there are things you just kind of voice, because even if it's not a snake, you're not taking a chance, right? If there is a chance that it is a snake, why are you gonna hang around? You know what I mean? It's time to get the hell out of Dodge. So I go, oh my goodness, that's a snake. And he confirms, or at least realizes the same coiled up thing over there is what we believe to be a striking, vicious, fanged, and it swallows you whole because it can dislocate its jaw. That's what I'm saying here. If you weren't afraid now, check this out. It also breathes fire if it's upset. Doesn't do that last thing. But, so we hightailed it out of there, and all of a sudden from back at camp, not that far away, everybody's laughing. It was like somebody told the greatest story at the campfire, except there was no campfire and everybody was seemingly not with anybody else. Like they're all laughing individually, which could only mean one thing, that their plan had gone perfectly right, which it did because it was a fake snake. There's no real snake in the middle of the desert. We probably weren't even in the middle of the desert. We're probably like in a backyard somewhere. But that snake is real as anything else. Fake snakes are the only things that could potentially, from a glancing look real. Okay? Everything else, you're like, that's not a real crocodile until it bites your face off. And that's why you always run. You don't fight a snake, crocodile, dragon. You see what I'm saying? So, with all this, that was a whole lot of fun, exciting. I really got to pay attention to what it's a mystery, and you think, okay, the mystery's over because now it's outside, and then you actually pay attention to what it is that you got because you're not connected to it, and then you go, oh my goodness, there's a bunch of stuff on there. So there you go, and we're out of here. So until next time, because I gotta stop buying this stuff. I came in here the other day and I sat down, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to put up a painting. Like, there's just too much stuff. Can you have too much stuff? I never was in the stuff, and now I buy too much of it. So here you go. Here's the mystery stuff. Ooh, see, that's how the razzle dazzle. You know what I mean? With the magician, hey, there's the mystery. Ooh, and it disappears. And now I disappear. So until next time, bye bye.